on to you, Aries. You actually have the Temperance, the World, and the Six of Cups. This person just will not leave you alone. I think you, Aries, have a forever stalker. So, yeah, that's the situation. Or a person that is just really persistent, that just really doesn't understand that you told them that you don't want to have anything to do with them. They don't want to get the bright idea. They don't want to get the picture. There's nothing that you can really do about that. The reason why is because the Temperance, the World card, and the Six of Cups. Again, it's one of those things. This is really one of those scenarios for you, Aries, where, it's really weird. I'm not even gonna lie. It's weird because it's weird because they don't want to accept to themselves and admit that they like you. But they like you. You know what I mean? And it's, when we start talking about like and who likes whom and who likes what, things can get weird. So it's like, it's one of those situations where, like, because I'm thinking about it, right? It's one of those situations where, like, you have somebody that likes you quite a lot, but what's getting them is the fact that they can't accept the fact that they like you, though. So it's really one of those things where, and then not only that too, but they see you as being valuable. They see you as actually, like, being valuable and bringing value to them and stuff like that. And so, they're acting weird because even though the two of you have had a falling out, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, Aries. If you Aries already, like, hung out with them romantically, if you know what I mean, you had some romantic fun, okay, that's already in the past. If you haven't, if you're still gonna do that, that's on you, right? Y'all are adults. But I don't necessarily suggest that you do that. And the reason why is because if they're moving weird like this with you now, think about what that's gonna be like if y'all were to actually be like, hey, you wanna hang out. And you're good. You're okay, all right. You're good. You're good at what you do. Yeah. 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 If you think that they're acting weird now, I done been in a car with a person. I ain't even gonna. I done been in a car with the person where the person didn't want me to go. The person didn't want me to go, and they started they locked the door. Then when I said, hey, you know, I already kissed you goodbye. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, I gotta go. Then they unlocked the door. Then they almost pulled off with the door open. Okay. So this person is coming back, and part of it too is like the thing of, once again, you Aries are probably gonna be one of the best people in the world that you Aries, that they have ever met. So now it's this thing where it's like, then you have the Ace of Wands and the Tower card. So the Ace of Wands is ultimately the Ace of Wands, and the Tower card for you, Aries, is about how, like, you may just seem like, I don't know what I'm doing. You're rocking this person's world is what you're doing. And you probably, again, if you've already had romantic fun, okay. If you didn't, you're already doing it now. Where this person, it they trying to they trying to they trying to make it seem like it, you're not all that, right? But then again, the Six of Cups, why are they coming back then if that's the case? Because again, the dualistic mind, the two systems, the dualistic mind, that's what's getting them. It's the fact that one of it is true, the other one is not. One of it is the delusion, the falsehood that they're telling themselves to not be wrapped around your finger like that. And then you have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords. So for you, yet again, the Seven of Cups just represent how, again, they can deal with other people, but for you, Aries, they can't get you out of their head. But at the same time, the Seven of Cups also is you, Aries, again, right? Being attractive to a lot of other people. So it's like, you're not exactly like a slouch when it comes to being able to attract somebody else. You can get somebody else. And then you have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords here represents, long gone are the days of you like waiting for someone to be a weirdo with you or whatever. And you're right. And so, you're done with trying to have people that all it is that they do is they get weird. A lot of the times people be getting weird, and the reason why it is that I'm saying that, a lot of the times people be getting weird due to the fact that you don't even really understand that, like, hey, they get weird and stuff like that because this is a situation for you where again, you rocking their world without you even knowing it. And you may be thinking to yourself, right, listen, I'm trying to tell you something that people be putting on the front. Sometimes y'all know this, right? You know this. Sometimes people will be like, uh, they trying to make it seem like, what I'm saying? It's not all of that or whatever the case may be, even though it actually is all of that. And if you, like I said before, if y'all already had romantic fun with this person, they trying to play it off, but it was probably better than what you think it is. You know what I mean? To be honest with you. But the thing is that, again, the Four of Swords, they're dreaming about it, right? They're delusional about it, thinking about it a lot when it comes to you. But they're delusional. The reason why I say that they're delusional is because more than likely it'll probably never happen from you again. And it's not even necessarily because, like, if if the two of y'all were compatible, because the chemistry is there, duh. But if the two of you were compatible, you probably wouldn't be opposed to doing it again. But they just, again, they're showing you, y'all get into arguments and all kind of arguments, all this other type of stuff, and how you supposed to hang out with them on that level, right? And then you, Aries, also have the Strength card and the Sun card. Both of these is Leo. The light that's being shined on this is your strength, not theirs. If they're so strong, then why are they contacting you constantly trying to find out what you, Aries, are doing, right? Or why can't they leave you, Aries, alone? Excuse me. Why can't they leave you, Aries, alone? Why can't they do that, right? Why is it that they're contacting you and reaching out to you and, going back and forth with you, right? What's up with that scenario? And the situation for that for you, Aries, is that this is more so a situation where, again, you're probably better off than what you think. Like, you gotta understand, like, attraction goes way deeper. Forget I said that. Attraction is more powerful than what you think it is, right? In that sense, because you may be thinking to yourself, we grown folks here, you can have romantic fun with a person, right? And you're like, did you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was good. Not even realizing you may be better than what you think you are. To now, I'm telling you, to now it's like the other person is like, oh, oh, right? So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, know what I'm saying? So, all right, so let's clarify the strength card here, right? Let's clarify the strength card. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Moon card, and then you also have the Fool, and last but not least, you have the Wheel of Fortune to clarify the strength card. So look, so the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon card for you to clarify the Strength card, which is your strength that's being shown, is the fact that how you Aries, you're living your life, having fun, doing your thing, like I said before, right? And you busy living your life, like I said before. The Moon card is in self-reflection, right? Not being affected by relationships, romantic relationships, not taking it personally that, you know, not taking it personally that people will act a certain kind of way in relationships. But then you have the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune. And so the Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune here also represents how you're in a place where what you've got going on is, once again, the Fool card, the Wheel of Fortune, you Aries, uh, yes, moving forward without them, and the Wheel of Fortune is, once again, not being so caught up with them at all, because you've moved on. Life has moved on for you. you know they're still thinking about you, even though they're trying to play it off like they're not. And so the false perception versus the reality is kind of like going back and forth with you and them, right? It's the image that they're trying to put on and create versus what's actually going on behind the scenes. So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Oh, matter of fact, let's clarify another card. Forget about it. Let's clarify another card. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, and then you also have the Eight of Wands to clarify the Six of Cups for you. So the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups for you represents how you Aries, right? You're just thinking about how, like, you don't need them. You don't need them to be in your life. You have your own life to live. The Two of Swords and the Four of Cups is like, but again, they refuse to accept why you Aries don't want to be with them. So it's this weird thing where they're like, hey, what's going on? But it's like you Aries just don't want to talk to them. And this could be any zodiac sign, but it's like you just don't want to talk to them. So you're not talking to them, while at the same time they continue to act like, well, they don't understand what was going on, and why is it that you Aries are acting like this? It's because they did something wrong. They betrayed your trust. And the fact that, they kept going, they doubled down on that. That's what had you Aries be like, okay, you wash your hands with them. You're done with them at this point. The Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, you're on to bigger and better things. You're on to things that you can control ultimately. Your life, the Eight of Wands and the opportunities that come to you, that came to you, that come to you, that you have, that will continue, that again will continually come to you, right? And so, yeah, you know, you don't have time for them. And that's how it usually is when you're being productive. You know, a lot of times people can squander something that really could have been really good if they would have just stopped trying to act like they're so cool for school in the first place. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We have 27,092 subs. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.